FAA lifts El Paso flight restrictions after brief, unusual shutdown. The Federal Aviation Administration, FAA, has lifted a temporary closure of airspace in El Paso, Texas, allowing flights to resume after an abrupt and highly uncommon grounding of all aircraft in and out of the city's airport earlier this week. The short-lived restriction, initially expected to last 10 days, sparked confusion among travelers and local officials before being rescinded. Unprecedented airspace closure hits El Paso late Tuesday. The FAA issued an immediate temporary flight restriction, TFR, around El Paso International Airport, grounding commercial, cargo, and general aviation flights through February 20th. The order covered airspace up to 18,000 feet, and also included parts of nearby Santa Teresa, New Mexico. The sudden grounding was described as being for special security reasons, though the agency did not provide specific explanations at the time. Officials classified the affected zone as National Defense Airspace, a designation that carries serious implications for pilots. Notices stated that aircraft violating the restrictions could face interception, detainment, or suspension of flight credentials, and could be subject to enforcement measures if perceived as a security threat. Security concerns spark action. According to sources briefed by the FAA and reported by CNN, the flight ban was linked to military operations conducted from nearby Biggs Army Airfield at Fort Bliss, including the use or testing of drones and other unmanned aircraft near civilian flight paths. Military involvement reportedly made it difficult to guarantee safe conditions for regular air travel, prompting regulators to ground all flights in the region. An airport staffer told a CNN affiliate that the order had been issued at short notice, leaving personnel and users scrambling for information. Travelers were encouraged to contact their airlines as many flights were being cancelled or delayed without much warning. Criticism from local leaders. The move drew swift criticism from local political leaders who said they were not informed ahead of time. Representative Veronica Escobar, Democrat, Texas, said the FAA's decision caused significant concern in the community, especially since no immediate threat had been communicated. She called for more transparency and information as the situation unfolded. El Paso, a city of nearly 700,000 residents and a major hub for cross-border travel, handles millions of passengers annually, with flights connecting to hubs such as Atlanta, Houston, and Denver. The abrupt closure threatened to disrupt thousands of travelers and local commerce tied to air traffic. Flight ban lifted after hours. By Wednesday morning, the FAA reversed course, announcing that the temporary closure had been lifted and that all flights would resume normally. In a post on social media, the agency stated that after further evaluation, there was no threat to commercial aviation, and airlines were cleared to operate as usual. Airlines including Southwest, United, American, and Delta began reinstating service, assuring passengers that safety remained the top priority. Travelers were again advised to check with carriers for up-to-date scheduling information. What's next? While the ban's removal eased immediate travel concerns, questions remain about why such a drastic measure was taken without advance notice, and what specific security conditions prompted the original closure. Local leaders and aviation experts have called for clearer communication from federal authorities in future incidents. For now, El Paso's skies have reopened, but the episode underscores the challenges of managing airspace safety, especially in regions where civilian operations intersect with military activities or security concerns. And that's the update. If you value clear, real-time coverage on the stories shaping our world, make sure you're subscribed. Like the video, share your thoughts below, and turn on notifications so you never miss what's next. This is Clip Culture, where news meets the moment. I'll see you in the next one.